For the first couple weeks, I was held out like all the team periods and all like the hidden drills. But now that I got a week off for spring break, they're letting me go now.
Did you need a week off to maybe more than some other guys?
Yeah, 'cause I mean, like before we even started hitting, like I threw out my hamstring, so I think I was like putting too much pressure on my good leg. So they just wanted me to give time for it to heal.
Have you been feeling well on it?
Yeah, I feel about 80%. Like it's not 100% yet. I know I can jump higher on my good leg than my surgery leg, so I'm getting there.
Has that been frustrating at all to kind of know you're not where you used to be playing?
No, because where I was it's much better than what I used to be, so I ain't worried about it.
Did you expect to be 100% by this point, or did you have a point in your mind kind of going through rehab when you think you'd be back at 100%?
Yeah, I knew realistically I probably wouldn't be at 100%. They told me 6 months I'll be able to hit, but they said it's going to be like a year before I'm like 100%, so I'm not surprised.
In terms of how the team looked today, just being back, first day back from spring break, how do you feel like you guys were?
I felt we were refreshed. We had up-tempo. Sometimes we were down, but for the most part, I think we had a good practice.
How was the retention? You feel like y'all, what you had learned before the break, you had retained it?
Yeah, there was some things we were unsure about, like some of our checks, but once we started getting back into it, we pretty much caught on quick.
How comfortable do you feel with this defense now?
I feel pretty comfortable. It's not too complicated. Like it's just one concept. It's like for half the defense, so it's not like a bunch of different concepts. Once you know how to run one play, pretty much know how to run the other.
How much more complicated was last year's defense?
Oh, it was a lot more complicated. We had a lot more checks. This year, I have a lot of calls that play for each formation. Last year, we had different calls for different formations in the offense line up there. So this is a lot easier this year.
So the communication between the secondary linebackers in front before that's been a lot better?
Yeah, it's been a lot better. We ain't got to say too much. We just got to say important things and just get the checks done.
What about the tackling drills y'all are doing? It seems like you got a lot more of that than you had previously.
Yeah, it's spring, so we're just trying to get our fundamentals back. I think that's what they're trying to do, is trying to get us used to hitting and stuff like that. So I'm not too surprised that we're tackling it.
Are you doing more fundamental work than you did in the past?
I think it's a lot like last year. We did a lot of fundamentals too. So it's pretty much the same.